Ahem. Welcome everybody to another JFM Studios live stream. Hopefully you can hear me well. You can see everything in the screen. And yeah, I have the chat up. I see you guys. Hello, the Entertainment Zone. Hello, Michael Castro. Also awesome to see you. Awesome to see you. Akemi Hoshi, always nice to see you. Thank you for coming. And John Coolis, welcome. Yes, you are here in time, just when I started. All right, so tonight's drawing will be another J&T tarot card, and it's of the Chariot. Moving forward, charging. You have something good coming your way, so the Chariot is coming. So I don't know, but I chose instead of a man with two sphinxes, I chose Taylor's siblings, Tanya, and she's on a chariot while it's being pulled by her twin brothers, Tim and Tom. And this was a doodle. I have the doodle right here to give me the basic pose, and the doodle is so hilarious. I'll show you right here. This is the dumb doodle, and it's great. It's amazing. So amazing that I it's saved on a sketch dump. Awesome. All right. So let me pick the music here. I know we're still early. We're still early. And I know, guys. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but a lot of weird stuff has been happening in my channel. Some hacker. I think I know who it is, but I dare not to speak his name. Because it was a traumatic fight that happened 3 years ago. I think he's back. hmm All right. Well, look. I think I'm in the mood to listen to some Tragic Prince from Castlevania. So I hope you don't mind. I'll be listening to that. It's going to be 30 minutes long. So yeah, that's pretty. Hopefully, it won't be too monotonous for you guys. Let's see if it's. I'll try to find it in the history. I have it somewhere in my history. Oh, guess what? I just beat the game Resident Evil Revelations 2. That was a fun game. Took me a while to get into it too. It's like I tried it once, like a couple years ago, and then I tried it again, like a couple months ago. Couldn't get into it, so finally, just last week, I gave it another chance and I beat it. Alright, so let's get to drawing. Hello, Michael Huckle. Welcome to the stream. I doubt I'll finish this picture during the stream, but I'll try my best. You know, I have to get all the major arcana cards done before the year ends, or before I leave on to Christmas vacation. And honestly, I am kind of nervous about traveling around Christmas time because of what's going on. I'm just very worried I might get infected. That a family gets infected. That's the number one thing I'm worried about when traveling right now. But I'm sure I'll be okay. Hopefully. Hello, Sony 2.0 and Black Ready. Welcome to the stream. So nice to see you guys again. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there were some weird videos being uploaded in my channel. I don't know who's been uploading them, but if he does it again, he's gonna get a stern talking to. Yeah, he definitely needs to get reported. You know, report him to the internet police, the YouTube police, or my shoe on his face. Yeah. Oh, you watched Borat 2 today. Nice. Yeah, Black Ready, I got hacked. I don't know if you've seen the videos for the past couple weeks or so. He even hacked in some of his cryptic videos during my streams. It's crazy. Yes, it is the guy with the crazy hair and the swirly eyes. Yes, stupidity does spread faster than the virus because there's lots of people who are not wearing masks and not social distancing. They're very selfish people, very stupid people, and that's why the United States is doing terribly, so terribly compared to the Western world. All because of dumb leadership we have, and it's not just Trump. It's other governors in other states. But seriously, I don't want to talk about that too much. Just want to focus on this drawing and other fun stuff. I mean, Halloween is coming up. I know you guys probably have some plans for Halloween. Well, probably. Michael Huckle, referencing MCP Pants. Uh-huh. MCP Pants was a inspiration, well, one of the inspirations for the Chaotic Crew. Considering that they're hip hop artists and they want to summon demons. That's kind of like what MCP Pants wanted to do. That one episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with making your own costume. That's very creative, very commendable. I cannot do that. Like I don't know how cosplay artists, can make all that, can make their costumes and all that. That's an art that I do not know do not know how to do. Yeah, he did buy lawn furniture, didn't he? That's what I think the Chaotic Crew should do that next time. Hello, Positively More, and hello, Jules. Welcome to the stream. So nice to see you guys again. Do I have any Halloween plans? I'll just be chilling, chilling in my room, just like last Halloween and the Halloween before that. Hey, Lotso, welcome to the stream. Amazing. I'm sorry, guys. It's just amazing how much, I'm recognizing people. It's all due to, my Loud House drawings that I made. No, that's how I gained a lot of followers in all my platforms, but it's so cool that I can now recognize you guys. Where back then, like 4 years ago, I didn't know you guys, existed. We're a family and we're growing. I hope wherever you guys are, you're staying safe. I know here, where I'm from, there is a, excuse me, there's a winter storm happening, and we're expected to get a lot of snow tomorrow. I mean, actually, just a while ago, I looked out my window and it was snowing, and it looks like there's already 1 or 2 inches on the ground. It's crazy. Last week it snowed a lot. And then by yesterday, the snow was gone, like all around my area. And then now the snow's coming back. I mean, you don't see that in Fairbanks. The town where I was, where I grew up in and lived for most of my life. In Fairbanks, once we get like 5 inches of snow and it sticks, it's staying. It's staying all the way till April. I've never experienced a winter like here in Montana, where it's like, oh man, snow for like a week, and then most of the snow is gone the next week, and I'm like, what? What is this? What is this snow? What is this farce of a winter? I mean, don't get me wrong. The less snow, the better, because gotta keep people safe on the streets. But I've been there, driving in the snow where on roads that haven't been plowed yet. Very frustrating. But thank goodness I haven't gotten into an accident before. Let's see. I'll try. Let's see if I can remember tomorrow to take some pictures and show it to you. Who am I drawing? I am drawing Tanya and her brothers, Taylor's siblings. And they are on a chariot. Yeah, it's a very funny drawing. Snow in Washington. Oh man, I remembered when I used to live in Washington. Back in college. Them college days, the old Washington apartment days. That snow snow would only last for like a little while, but when it's there, oh boy. You better pray because nobody knows how to drive in the snow in Washington. For me, it's not my first rodeo. I know what to do. And since I'm not going anywhere tomorrow or this whole weekend, my truck is safe and sound in my garage. It won't be covered in snow. I'm just more worried about the freezing temperatures. Daily Curdy, welcome to the stream. I see you having a new channel, or you changed your channel's name. That's cool. Thank you for joining. Yes, I did answer your question, John. I will send you pictures of the snow tomorrow, if I remember. Ah, okay, nice. Speaking of channels that I I never follow up on, when am I gonna upload a new video on my other channel, Jeff and Taylor Comic? I mean, it's been several months since I last updated anything. It's so weird that I usually use that channel, mainly, when I'm watching YouTube videos on my phone. But I'm sure I'll upload something in a few days. So if you're subscribed to that, you'll see something early. Thank you. Yeah, I admit it's not the best of my tarot cards here, but still a fun concept. I'm already thinking about artistic goals for next year. It's like what I need to improve on with my rendering and what I need to draw. It's like I'm thinking about drawing more fan art for 2021. Because it's so hard to build an audience when you're just drawing your own original work. And I admit, I do get a bit bitter whenever I see a popular Twitter artist, and all they do is upload their original content, and there's a fan base around that content, people making fan arts all the time, and I'm like, oh man, they're living the dream. Sometimes I compare myself to them, and I'm like, oh, well, they're doing better because they draw better than me. And then I get stuck in this rut. But it only lasts for a couple days, though. Hey, Ali Mahmood, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Good. That's good that you're good. I know, right? So rude of them. But hey, security's extra tight today. I got my producer, Squirtle, Jeff and Taylor. They're looking real hard to see who's interfering with my radio waves. Radio waves? Is that the right term for a stream? They're looking after my IP address. How's that? Oh yeah, definitely. I do want Akemi to to guest star in a stream again for real. Maybe sometime next month. I mean, it all depends on on what her schedule is, but yeah, for real. Not just her. I like to get other people as guests too. You know, as long as they have Discord and everything, and if I know them well, just not just anyone can be a special guest here. I would have to know them personally. Yeah, no problem. We definitely should. Yeah, November will be it'll be a weird month, but still fun. All right, just so you know, Tom's they're wearing knee pads. It's not like their legs are missing. Their legs are bent, and these are knee pads. Because come on, that would hurt for your knees to be pressed on the ground like that. So, Kemi, you would never believe it, but when you posted that one picture on Twitter about you making your brownies, that inspired me to buy some brownies and make them. I made some today, and I already ate four. Yes, all brownies all to myself. That's awesome. Heck yeah, it's brownie time. I'm a big fan of Ghirardelli's dark chocolate. I mean, triple chocolate is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I like it, but I am a fan of the dark chocolate flavor. Tastes so good. How have I been doing? I've been doing well. Thanks for asking, Jules. There have been days where I'm like indifferent and just want to. I have been kind of slacking on my quickies because I'm thinking about priorities. Since the year's almost done, and I have a certain amount of drawings I want to get done before I leave on Christmas vacation. And unfortunately, quickies are not on my list of priorities right now because number one, my FTP publisher, the program that I use to publish my stuff on my website, it's not recognizing me. For some reason, I'm automatically registered, but for some reason it doesn't recognize me. It's like my it's like authentic authentication. I can't speak today. But it just doesn't recognize me. And I tried reinstalling it, doesn't work. So I think one of these days I have to call GoDaddy to see if they can help me. But it looks like the Jeff and Taylor website won't be updated for a while, which is terrible. And I have plenty of drawings to finish, like the tarot cards. I have 2 more Zodiac monsters left. Just gotta choose my time wisely. Oh, and I also have some pictures to get done for the Jeff and Taylor calendar that I want to get done next month so I can, give it to my parents because they've been wanting one. They keep asking me, when's the next Jeff and Taylor calendar? But for me, for my calendars, I want to put in some brand new artwork there. I don't want to, put in artwork from last year or something. So yeah, that's how it's been. Who's my next bio gonna be? For the next character descriptions, let's see. I'm gonna work on Kim. Kim Greenleaf's bio will be next, and that will be the last one for the year. And then once January comes up, I'll work on the West End Girls. Hello, OMN Art, Omnum Art. Welcome to the stream. So nice to see you. Nice. Yeah, I do. And it's all on me. It's like I don't have a boss or anything. I put all this work on myself. I feel like I should take it easy for next year, but no, I have lots of work to do. Alright, don't forget to save. I said don't forget to save. There we go. Alright. Time. Time to ink in the chariot itself. It's based on a mask worn by a monster called Chariot from House of the Dead 1 and Scarlet Dawn. He looks so much better in Scarlet Dawn here. I have a render of him. Look, he is such a badass. Chariot from the House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn. I really want to play that arcade game. So good. Did I vote yet? Yes, I did vote. Here in Montana, they gave us the ballot through mail, and I voted. Filled it in, followed the instructions, put it in my mailbox, raised that little punk ass flag up so the mail carrier can pick it up, and it's there. It's already there in the voting place. So it's so whimsical. The voting process. I encourage everybody in the United States to vote. It's very important.
Oh, uh, hello? Hello? Greetings! Are you guys tired of watching JFM draw? I am too. That's why I hijacked this signal. I am super nerd. And I am back to take over this. That's right. No more live streams. No more random stuff. We're gonna be talking about games. Gaming. Because that's what the kids are into. Gaming and TikTok and dabbing and simping. I don't know what simping is, but I'm sure it's good. Right?
That's right. Don't forget to vote. Voting is important. Hello, Mario Man 247. Welcome to the stream. Goggles. What are you talking about? Something spoopy seems to. Oh no! Don't tell me. Did. Oh, shoot. Did that guy hijack the signal again? Guys, okay. Um, excuse me. I have something. I have a few words to say to my team. So, excuse me for a moment. Fuck! Get on that shit! No, 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 no. You changed the IP address. Change it so that bastard won't interrupt my signal again. You see this shit he's been uploading on my channel? Weird stuff. That interrupts, that ruins everything. People have been disliking my stuff. And I don't want that. I want that bastard found, right? Or it's your ass, right? Your ass will be grass. Squirtle, you hear that? Grass? You hate grass, don't you, Squirtle? Huh? You're weak against grass. Squirtle, Squirtle, grass. Jeff and Taylor, you dweebs, you punks, losers. You better get on that. Fat gun, lose some weight. Cactuan, you're doing good. Still, change the IP address. I don't want no look. Alright? I gotta keep working. Let me work. Let me work. Alright? Ahem. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sweet. Spoopman came on. He said we're gonna be doing gaming and dabbing and simping, whatever that means. Wow, that guy is sounds weird. Hey, Revolver Ocelot, welcome to the stream. Apparently, you missed the hijacking and all of that, but we seem to be good. We changed the IP address and we escaped his clutches. Everything should be good. We changed signals. So yeah, let's celebrate by listening to a song from the '80s from John Astley. I think he's Rick Astley's brother. You know, the guy who sings "Never Gonna Give You Up." Well, I think this guy's related to him. It's a song called "Jane's Getting Serious." It's a very quirky song, but every time I hear it, it reminds me of Jane. You know, Jeff and Jane's relationship. So here we go.
I like to get out with my partner in crime. We love to dress up, have ourselves a good time. We have an understanding, she could never be mine. We get on so well, there is no pressure on us. It's a relationship based entirely on trust. No complication, you would not see me for us.
Hell no, I did not vote for Kanye.
Come around 11 and it's time to get home. I'm going her way, I can't leave her alone. But she's looking at me as if I'm something she owns. Oh, Jane's getting serious. Oh, Jane's getting serious. I got to do something 'cause Jane's getting serious. Oh, and I could get serious too. She introduces me to her friends around town. She gets approval. I bet I can't stick around. The writing's on the wall. So come around 11 and we're on our way home. I can't leave her here, but I should leave well alone. 'Cause she is looking at me as if I'm something she owns. Oh, Jane's getting serious.
right, so is my microphone on? Yes, it is on. All right, hopefully you enjoy that obscure song. Let's see. I'm gonna look at my playlist. I'm gonna pick the songs. So, have a quick question for you guys. Can you tell me? You don't have to list all of them, but could you tell me like your favorite horror movies? Favorite horror movies to watch, your favorite Halloween movies, scary movies, whatever. Just something to talk about while I pick my songs here. Evil Dead. Oh, nice. Halloween 3. Cool. Ah, The Shining. Yes, that's classic right there. Yeah, Coraline counts. It's a creepy movie. Ah, nice. Yep. Tell you what, one of my favorites is Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. That is an awesome movie. Has a stellar cast, a very, cool story. Has a nice mix of horror and comedy. It's one of my favorite movies, period. You know, Demon Knight. And yeah, it's part of. I have a DVD, like a double feature DVD of two Tales from the Crypt movies. Like there's Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood. Don't bother with Bordello of Blood. It's not. It's not a good movie. I mean, yeah, it has vampires and it has lots of topless women, but it's like, it's not enough to save it. I don't care how many topless women there are. If it's a bad movie, it's a bad movie with cheesy lines and all that. It's not even charming. There's cheesy movies, but it's not one of those so bad it's good movies. It's just bad. Okay, I think I have everything. I'm just picking off the copyrighted music here, so I won't, you know, so YouTube won't get me. Yeah, all right, let's play. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that Night of the Living Dead. Are you talking about the original? The black and white one? Haven't seen that. I've seen clips of it though. How do I get rid of a stomach ache or bloating? I'm not sure. I would take Pepto Bismol or something. If it's bloating like gas in your stomach, then I would just, drink some soda, and burp it out. That's what I do. Soda burps. One thing I want to improve for next year is my line art. Because I know my line art is not the best. Yes, I have heard of Saturday Night Live. Michael Castro, I think you're behind in the stream. Make sure that red line on the, on the video is full and that you're live. Click on that live, you know, uh, word right there, so you can be live and keep up. Oh, well, thank you so much, Akemi. I had my doubts about this picture, but it is looking good. Oh man, if I could meet one artist from history, who would it be? Man, I would like to meet Albrecht Dürer. He's a German artist from the Baroque period, I think. He is, I think he's the inventor of the lithograph or something, or he made, like, he's one of the first ones to do some lithograph, illustrations. He made a famous one of a rhinoceros. He also drew a bunny or a jackrabbit, and even a self-portrait of himself. He kind of looks like Jesus in a way. Early Renaissance? Ah, yep. It's been a while since I took a art history class. Actually, it's more than 10 years ago. My gosh. In some weird way, I do miss college. It was a much simpler time. Yeah, Da Vinci would be awesome. You know, would it be cool if you can bring them to to our present time? I wonder how Da Vinci would react to things. Not just art, but just the world. Yep, show them anime. Eli Madness, welcome to the stream. So nice of you to join in. Man, I don't think even Da Vinci would fall for that. He would be like, "What is this?" He'd be like that meme of that classical painting, looking at a piece of paper and then looking at us. Yeah, that'll be Da Vinci right there if he sees Sonichu. It's like, what the hell is this? Okay, where's Tim and Tom and Tanya? There we go. There they are. There they are. Here's a page from my the comic that I released this summer, Wild Gamer. Just using them to color with. Oh man, I forgot to unselect this song. Ah well, it's such a good song that I'm gonna leave it in. It was one of those obscure songs that I've listened to when I was listening to TED FM back in 2008, and I called this the mystery song because they would never say the title of the song or the artist because TED FM is like one of those automated radio stations. So it was a mystery song for a while until I randomly heard it in a YouTube video, and I was like, yes, I found it. There we go. Hopefully you'll catch up. Maybe. I mean, that's my guess. Hey, hello, fair travels. Welcome to the stream. Always nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Have you guys ever played an R-Type game? You know, it's a franchise. It's like a shooter, a space shooter. It's called R-Type. Because that's what this song is from. Hello, Michael Castro. Are you live now? Are you in real time? Nice. That's good. That's good. The episodes. Let's see. I'm almost done with the script for episode three remake, Blue World. The story is it's the story changed a lot from the version you saw on the website. So yeah, that's why it's taken so long. Trying to fill up those plot holes, everything. Trying to make things make sense, and have Blue change in a more inspiring way. But yeah, I'm on the third act where where Blue, the boys, and Cassidy are at the park, and they'll confront Sam. I'm at that part, so it should be done sometime this week. In the next couple days, it should be done, and then by November 1st, I will start on episode three remake, and then work on it every day until it's done. Oh man, that would be fun. I haven't played Among Us yet, um, but that would be cool to play Among Us with other comic creators. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have the um, networking skills. It would have to be other comic creators that I know personally, like you or Eric Williams, Connor. Maybe Paranormiac would want to join in. Akemi, if she wants to play. Because why not? That'd be awesome. I know I have Fall Guys. I have a feeling Fall Guys has lost its luster in the past couple weeks. Everybody's talking about Among Us. But as usual, I'm late to the Fall Guys party. Yes, Fall Guys is pretty fun, you know? I haven't won a race yet. I mean, there are some games, some obstacles that I really hate. Like the one where you have to, you know, jump through the hoops. You have to jump through 6 hoops, and it's all about luck, you know? That's my least favorite. I also hate team games, and I hate Seesaw. Seesaw is such a terrible race. Forgot to let you guys know, but I finished a new West End Girls drawing yesterday, but I'll upload it later. Just give it a couple days. Until it's closer to Halloween, and then you'll see the new West End Girls picture. Episode 17, I am holding out on that. Just focusing on the remakes for now. But don't worry more. I changed your cameo to be in episode 3 remake. You'll have a cameo there. You'll spot Blue in the at the park. Well, you'll be in the background there. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. So. Whoops, forgot to color her tongue. Don't want to walk around with a gray tongue. You're not a giraffe. A blue goth GF. Yep. I got a question for you guys. How do you categorize Blue? Like, is she goth, punk, or emo, or her own thing? Because I feel like, every cartoon has a goth girl in it. And I guess Blue is the closest thing to a goth girl in Jeff and Taylor. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being a loyal follower, and you seem to have a good record on my live streams, so there's that. Yeah, but I just want to thank you for supporting me, and that way. I just ask in return for your likes, your comments, and to spread the word about Jeff and Taylor. Support the comic and my channel, and any way you can. Speaking of which, don't forget to like this stream. Think about it as throwing a coin to my empty hat. It's like I'm a street performer and I have an empty hat or something, so you can throw coins in. But I'm at least begging for likes. Yeah, Blue does. Same here. I think Blue is her own thing. I guess it's my way to show the world, something different. Blue doesn't fit that stereotypical, goth archetype. Yeah, she's very melancholy, but at the same time, she can have she can enjoy herself. Oh, and just in case you haven't read my tweet, Blue's backstory is a lot more detailed and sadder than the original. Ah, a soft goth. Nice. Oh, yep. Her backstory it's more fleshed out, definitely. Yes. Toss a coin to the switcher. I have yet to play that game or watch the series. I'm so sorry, but I understand the reference. what did I think of that Cuties movie on Netflix and the controversy? Let's see. Well, about that movie, I heard it's made in France by a French, director who is a woman of color, and um, I don't know. It's like she's trying to provide social commentary, but the way they tell stories in certain countries, like France, for example, it wouldn't be that. It's not a big deal to them, you know. Sure, it is social commentary in France, but at the same time, they don't see a big deal about about that. But here in America, it's like, oh boy, you don't want to see half-naked girls dancing. But at the same time, most Americans are okay with little girls in beauty pageants because that's American tradition right there, especially in the South. They don't want to say anything about that, but if they want to talk about cuties, I say go all the way. I am not interested in cuties at all. But at the same time, if somebody wants to watch cuties just for to watch it and learn something from it, like social commentary, and say that, you know, have people change their minds on little kids in these pageants, trying to pressure them, I'd say go for it. The Witcher 3 on Switch. Well, too bad I don't have a Switch. But, I mean, I guess one of these days I'll play The Witcher. You know. FM radio stations nowadays, one of those things that's the fact that they play only Post Malone's song called Circles. Can they play his other hit songs? Well, there's a cure to that, You can just listen to another radio station. I mean, that's what a lot of top 40 and pop, radio stations do. If a song's popular, they keep playing that song. I know because I used to listen to the top 40 station in Fairbanks, and back then I didn't mind because I liked those songs. And keep in mind, this was back in 2004, back when music was good. Those type of songs slapped back in 2004. Summer of 2004 had awesome songs. Roses by Outkast. What's it called? Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. That's an awesome song they played all the time. Do I ever suffer from burnout? If so, how do I recharge? Honestly, it amazes me how much content you put out, and you never seem to break a sweat. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I do get burnt out, Let's see, a couple weeks ago I got burnt out. It's like I just couldn't draw anything. Like, I tried to draw, but it comes out bad. I'm like, okay, this is a sign I have to take a break. And it hurts, So a part of me is hurting when I'm not drawing for a day, But yeah, all I do is relax in bed, watching some YouTube videos, or watching a movie. Even reading comics will help. Playing a game. That's all it takes is a break. And sometimes it takes me 1 or 2 days, and for others, it will take like more than that. I know for some artists, they can take a break from drawing art for like a month or so. Whatever it takes. You'll get that passion back. But there is a certain side of me that's so prideful that I'm like, no, I can't take breaks. I have to finish this comic in time. Like, who am I pleasing? You know, I try to please you guys with as much content possible, but you know, I don't want my stubbornness to hinder my quality. Writing is very frustrating too for me. I can go months without writing. You know, Michael Hucker, when you say that, when you ask that question, I'd say he's not the main boss, but he's one of the bosses from the game Dead Rising 2. He's your rival. He's a guy named Leon who's a motocross biker. You know, went all crazy. I really hated him because he killed an innocent man. So I'm like, okay, he has to go. I want him to die. He's a maniac, kills innocent people. So the way he dies after you beat him is that he accidentally sets himself on fire, and then he dies like that. And I'm like, yeah, there you have it. Oh, that kind of kills. I'd say, Dead Rising. It has very satisfying kills. Killing zombies with random objects. Oh no, no, Resident Evil 5. When you're playing Mercenaries mode and you kill those enemies with the infinite Gatling gun, that's very satisfying. I love that infinite Gatling gun. Yeah, fair travels. I am sort of interested in getting Cyberpunk 2077. If it's available for PS4, I'll definitely get it. Right now, one game that I'm really, really looking forward to getting next week is Watch Dogs Legion. That's gonna be so awesome. I swear, it's I love the Watch Dogs franchise, and this time, you're in England, and you get to recruit any character, any NPC out there. You get to recruit anybody you want to join your team, and yeah, to take down the corrupt CTOS security system that's plaguing Britain. That's gonna be cool. Oh man, here's this funny song that I heard in a porno once. A softcore porno, you know. I didn't care for the scene at all. I just liked the music, and I'm like, man, what is this song called? Britain has the most CCTV camera out of any country. Well, that's probably the reason why they wanted Watch Dogs Legion to be set in England or Britain. For that reason alone. Funny. The song that's playing now, it's from the game Super Turrican, and it's also the theme song, the quote-unquote theme song for Taylor's mom, their mom. So hilarious. It's like an 80s workout video. Fitting for Tiffany. And yes, I know, it's like, I noticed that Tim and Tom, and Tanya for an extent, are like the least talked about and least featured characters in Jeff and Taylor, but whenever they're in a comic, I try to make them, have a presence, just like in episode 16, It's like, well, once you see them, you'll know what they're all about. Especially Taylor's brothers, they have full of personality, even though they don't have a lot of lines. Dun, 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 dun. How many bios do I plan on doing? About 30, maybe 32. I plan to do a character description for every main Jeff and Taylor character, every main and supporting ones, and maybe a couple of the minor characters like Bobby Ambler. Even for fun, I'll make ones for Jenny and Trina, even though they're part of a different universe. But hey, they're the only ones in that Rule 63 alternate universe that I'll do. Just Jenny and Trina. Man, I should make a video talking about them. Just, giving my thoughts on Rule 63 and gender swapping in general. Because originally, the idea was going to be like an episode where Jeff accidentally turns himself into a girl. It's like Jenny, but with Jeff's mind. And that right there, I thought it was a funny idea back when I was a freshman in high school. But when I got older, I'm like thinking, okay, realistically, if a teenage boy would have turned into a girl, and he still has this boy mind, what would he do? And you have all these weird, things that the fans would do with Jenny and Taylor, and I'm like, nah, I think it's better if I made Jenny and Trina their own separate characters. Different personalities and junk, show something different, because boys getting turned into girls in media and in cartoons, it's been overdone. Creepy music. Very appropriate for Halloween time. It's almost Halloween. In case you guys missed it, I asked the question earlier, what are your plans for Halloween? Hopefully you have some fun. I know it's tough during these times, but we try to have fun here. Don't let 2020 ruin your fun. I know I have something planned for Halloween. But I won't tell you. At least not now. Not right at this second. I will not tell you. Alright, whatever, John. Whatever. Go live in your fantasy world. Hello, Bobcat1573. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's nice. Watching spooky movies with friends. That's gonna be fun. Ah, nice. Watching the Unexpectables. Yeah, I noticed that's a something you've been referencing on Twitter. Oh yeah, I agree with you there, Fair Travels. It's a more painterly style would definitely take forever. That's why I like my line art. It fits the style. It definitely fits the tone of Jeff and Taylor, you know? I'd say, do what you think is right for your narrative, for your comic, and there is no right or wrong way to draw a comic. As long as it fits the narrative and what you want to say, the kind of story you want to tell, then I say go for it. But at the same time, pick a style that that's easy and fun for you. I remember one time I seriously considered shading in you know my comic similar to this with the full shade and the lighting and everything. You know the way I render my more polished illustrations. Imagine doing that in a comic page. Like every comic page, I do this three-step shading technique, and I'm like, oh man, I cannot do it. That's why I went with the cell shaded, look. Didn't we hear this song? Could have sworn we heard this song earlier in the stream. No, no, my bad. I'm thinking about another boss song. Yep, that's true. I love myself too much. I don't want to go through this pain and torture of shading, you know, three-step shading for every page. Oh my gosh. Skip that song. Nope. Ah, here we go. Titus's theme. I like to listen to this song while, you know, if I'm in a sad mood. It helps me feel better. Oh, Fair Travels, I forgot to ask you. How did you enjoy Jeff and Taylor Episode 2 remake? Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Episode 2 remake, it's so much better. Makes a lot more sense than the one on the website. I mean, Jennifer is actually in character in the remake. You know? In the original, she's like hugging Jeff and Taylor. It's like, what the heck? And there were some panels where she was like overly happy. It's like, come on, you're not Jennifer. In the remake, it established the tension between Jennifer and Jeff. Yep. I also enjoyed, writing Ashley's backstory too. And I can't wait to showcase, the Blue World remake. And drawing her backstory will be so much fun. Yes, Blue World remake would be awesome. So awesome. Uh, how many remakes I have planned? All the way up to 9. Episodes 10 to 16 are canon, and they will stay like that. Granted, I might change the dialogue in some of the episodes, like in episode 11. Uh, I would change DJ's dialogue just a bit, so just to tone him down. You know, a lot of people didn't like that he was cussing a lot. And yeah, and also in episode 11, I wanted to change the dialogue between Jeff and Jane just a little bit because I kind of changed their relationship thing a while ago. Like I want the both of them to be interested in each other around the same time. Like a slow build up to their love. Rather than Jeff, constantly chasing Jane. It's like, nah, I don't think that'll work. I want people to root for them. Believe me, when you see the remake of Episode 5 and see how Jeff and Jane first interact with each other, you'll be like, oh man, this is so cute, and the cuteness continues in Episode 6 remake. I'm almost done with that script, and it's can't wait. Yes, DJ is a bastard. He does whatever he wants and doesn't care. He can still say harsh things without, throwing the F-bomb around. And for the most part, all the stories will change. Of course, the basic premise is there, but the details will change to make them to make them, you know, have them make more sense. I'd say the episode with the least amount of changes will be episode 8. The boys, will still be in the woods and, have Sabretooth chase them, but, it won't have Mr. Turner there. Mr. Turner doesn't join them. It'll be just a random boys' night out in the woods. Of course, Anthony's father will be there, just to supervise the boys, but, it's mostly Anthony's idea for him and his his guy friends. I almost said boyfriends. No, his guy friends, camping out in the woods. Am I gonna give my other characters some costumes? What do you mean? Like a Halloween costume, or talking about this picture here? Halloween costumes. I did a poster drawing in the Jeff and Taylor characters in their official Halloween costumes. Like Taylor is a pharaoh, Jeff is dressed like Johnny Thunder, who is a Indiana Jones parody. Um, David, he's the least creative. David just has a masquerade ball mask. That's it. That's his costume. Jane is a cave girl. Cassidy is a cute jester. A cute Mardi Gras jester, but she decides to dress like that for Halloween. In fact, I might pull that up. Just quickly, I'll open that file up. I made it back in 2013. Amazing. So it's also amazing how I remembered making that poster. It's like late October 2013, and I stayed up practically all night coloring the damn thing. That was a mistake. That's the last time I think that was the last time I pulled an all-nighter. Just gotta wait for it to open. Here we go. Jeff and Taylor Halloween poster. Alright, so what we got here? We have Jeffers right here, dressed as Johnny Thunder. Taylor as the Pharaoh. Let's see. Ashley is dressed like a ghoul. Dressed in white. She has this makeup on, spiders for earrings. Chris is supposed to be an accident victim. It's all prosthetics. She has a robe on. Lily, she's not sexy at all. She's just dressed in a gorilla costume. Just the generic gorilla costume. Jennifer right here, I guess she's dressed as one of those... I imagine she's dressed as a character from a book she reads. It's like, she's a hero of mine. Don't make fun of my costume. Holly's supposed to be a nurse. Robin is the queen of mushrooms. I don't know, I just made that up. Anthony is a traffic light. Jerry is Ronald McDonald, but it's not Ronald McDonald in the comic. It's generic hamburger clown. That's what he calls it. Just trying to avoid a lawsuit. Jared is he's wearing those muscle suits, those foamy muscle suits. Oh no, the sad song. Man, I was listening to this song over and over again to help me, think of sad stuff for Blues Past. It helps, but boy, it's depressing. I'll skip it because I don't want to talk about Halloween costumes. Here we go. Yeah, this is nice. Somebody disliked this video? It is bound to happen. Let's see, Marquise, he's dressed as a disco guy with a rainbow afro. Tim and Tom, they're a two-headed monster. Tanya is a pharaoh, actually, she's a Egyptian princess. Like, Zach, he's supposed to be Batman, but, it's his own superhero called Zach-Man. It's like, whatever, man. Let's see. Mrs. Tanner, she is a mummy. Cindy is a cat. Jane, like I said, is a cave girl. Cassidy, a cute gesture. Blue is supposed to be a vampire rocker chick. Sarah is a zombie with nice prosthetics. This, I don't know who it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a mysterious character. I like to say it's Coolio, but no, it's not. I imagine if I make this Halloween episode, I'll add him in the background. You know, just randomly in the background, just for you guys to find him, just like Crazy Cat. Wayman is a ghost, one of the classic sheets with the holes in it. Marie is a witch. Lemon is a pumpkin kid, or pumpkin punk. I think that's what they call it. Pumpkin punk. Excuse me. Joey is a werewolf. Gloria is a princess. And while Kelsey is a devil slash angel. She's a devil angel. Yeah, so that's the Halloween costumes. I don't know. I mean, the poster that I showed you, that's what they would wear. I mean, I really couldn't put in some famous, costumes or people in my comic, famous video game characters because, copyright. Trying to make my own, intellectual properties within Jeff and Taylor. But yeah, the poster that I showed you, that's what they would wear in canon. One of these days I'll think of that, special Halloween episode. I'm thinking it'll be like Jeff and Taylor and their friends, go in a haunted mansion. Something generic like that. Oh man, well, I don't know. Maybe Jared, Jared and Jerry, they'll be dressed as like Star Trek characters. I can imagine them as Trekkies. Anthony, he would love to dress as Freddie Mercury. Taylor, Taylor might dress as Bruno Hoo-Ha. I know he's not a real, character from our world, but that's another costume idea for him. Jerry as Captain Kirk, yeah, from Star Trek. Ah, Michael, I see you're not familiar with Bruno Huha. Bruno Huha is based off of that guy, um, Bruno, in the Pokemon games. But in Jeff and Taylor's world, he's an action star who stars in his own martial arts movies. Oh yeah, David dressed as Rick Sanchez. I can see that. I can also see him dressed as Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Or oh my God, God forbid, dressed as Donald Trump. And David would probably do that. But you know, Donald Trump, he doesn't exist in Jeff Taylor's universe. What's my favorite Queen songs? I have two. Two very favorite Queen songs. That's um, Radio Gaga and Cool Cat. Those are my favorite Queen songs. And as for the Beatles, I listen to a few Beatles songs. I'd say my favorites of theirs are Dr. Pepper's Dr. Excuse me, not Dr. Pepper. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That is one. And A Little Help from My Friends. That's also a good one. Alright, John Coolers. Have a wonderful night and, you know, behave yourself. You know, behave yourself, as in, don't get into trouble. It's just a generic thing, I would say. Oh yeah, those are good songs. Elton John depends on the song. You know, I have a few Elton John songs, but generally, no, I'm not. Oh, I don't watch Steven Universe. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. You know, it's just not my type of show. I would give it a chance, but you know, it had some toxic fans, you know, and some drama that went down. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna give this show a chance because of the fandom. I know it sounds kind of douchey of me, but you know, I don't know. I admire Steven Universe for having consistency, well, for the most part. You know, for having continuity. You know, yeah, that's the word. Not many cartoon shows have continuity, and Steven Universe has, it's one big story, similar to Gravity Falls, one big story. Yeah, Adventure Bros. That's one cartoon show that I keep forgetting about. I feel like I should get the whole Venture Brothers collection, the whole series. Because, I did watch a few episodes back in the day and I did enjoy them. The animation was spot on, you know, nice adult humor, appropriate for Adult Swim. I hardly have any time for cartoons. I even stopped watching Loud House because, ever since I moved here, I've been just, making art every day. I don't know if this counts, but I have been watching Attack on Titan. I finished season 1. Yes, I did save up a bunch of money before I moved. Oh, I do not want to say. But it is a lot. I still have plenty left over. I really want to get episode 3 done as soon as possible, before the year ends. That way, I have 3 remakes that I can submit to publishers. That's my plan for early next year. Try to find publishing companies and submit my work. And yeah, most likely they'll reject it. You know, I won't be surprised. But I want to make that effort. You know, because I never really submitted my work to a publishing company before, and I want to submit my best work, which is the remakes of episodes 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully, let's say if a company does, accept them, they'll be like, okay, we'll release these 3 episodes to the public and see how they do. If that were to happen, I'd be super happy, and I'll promote the heck out of it. Because I want Jeff and Taylor to succeed. And if not, I'll get a regular job. I'll still make my comics, slowly but surely, but I'll still have a regular 9 to 5 job, to pay the bills. Yeah, I understand, One of these days I'll get into a cartoon show. I'm just mostly focused on my own things, Because it's super rare that I get into a show. Last time was, Loud House, which was like 4 years ago. And it's been going strong until, like, around this time 3 years ago when the Chris Savino incident happened, and I'm like, oh boy, my morale, it dropped. Then I stopped watching the newer episodes, and then the fan art stopped, or it slowed down significantly. Can you believe I'm still working on the Loud Dream series? I have Lincoln left. That's the only one I have left, and I'm stuck. Every time I draw, Lincoln's Dream, I get stuck. Like, I don't know what to draw. I mean, I drew Lincoln, Ronnie Ann, and Sid there, but the rest of the dream, it's like, I don't know, artist block. And let me tell you about the Loud House fandom. It's there are some weird people in it. I don't really care, but I don't know. I'm still getting comments on some of my Loud House fan art, and some of them are weird. A lot of them insult me, which I really don't care. It's like, but if I get a negative comment on my original work, then yeah, that can get to me. It's like, man, you're insulting my babies. You're insulting my passion project. I remember one guy, said that the plot of Jeff and Taylor is very simplistic. And to me, I take the word simplistic, negatively. Because when I hear simplistic, I hear, oh, it's so simple, it's stupid. It's so simple, it's not creative. That's what I hear when I hear a simplistic. It's so funny. I wanted to say this on Twitter, but it's so funny that people can, they don't hesitate at all to criticize their work in a negative way. It's like the perspective's off. Work on your anatomy, but not enough times. We don't praise other people's work on what they do well. It's like, man, I love the colors that you use here. I love the composition. You're a master at line art and all that. There's not enough of that. I mean, I try to, comment on people's artwork like that, but, people focus too much on the negative. It's like, I wish people were to compliment, my work more. It's like, tell me what I'm doing good. Because I'm constantly doubting myself. Oh, I'm not making a Loud House comic. I'm making a series of illustrations. Oh boy, this drawing, man. See right there, what a Kimmy just did. That's why I love her comments. She's so positive around everybody. We need more people like Akemi. Definitely. It's too much. Even, in my comments, there's this one guy who keeps, saying all these suspect things about my work. Not just in my, artwork, my videos themselves. He calls them cringe. And I'm like, dude, why the hell are you watching me for? If you want to criticize me and call me a, I know you think I'm a loser. I'm talking to that guy. Talking about that guy. I know he thinks I'm a loser or something. That's why I don't want to respond to him. I've heard of OK, Let's Be Heroes, or the OKKO. Heard of that? Seen clips of it? I thought it was okay. Kind of sad that it ended early, but now I do know that that Ian and Rebecca are like married because I did not know that. I thought they were colleagues or something, but I did not know they were dating. Yeah, people they don't want to be kind. At least most of them. It's sad. I don't mean to complain a lot. I know it's bad for me to complain, but I rarely get positive comments on my channel, like on my videos. Or at the very least, they do comment like cool or first, stuff like that. But specifics about a video, you know, rarely get compliments. Then there are critics that say, so you have to appreciate yourself, don't rely on others, assurance. But I can't help it, it's so hard. It's one of the hardest things for me to do is it's like keep convincing to myself every day that, that I'm a good artist and that I'm awesome. Yeah, I guess you can say I'm venting rather than complaining, but it's hard, especially if you draw original content. Yeah, I heard about that. Like keep saying positive things about yourself, then your brain will start believing it. Gotta stop saying negative things about myself. After years of doing it, ever since I was a teenager, actually ever since I was a little kid, it's so hard. Just I truly believe that I would have had a better life. So it's like like 10 years ago, I would think that by the time I'm 30, I'll have such an amazing life, but no. Which to an extent I do. I have met so many wonderful people. That's what I was thinking too, that this background music is, very fitting for my speech. Sometimes that happens during these streams. Ah, yeah. But thank you guys so much for the encouragement. I will continue to keep working. I keep saying, man, I have all these original characters and stories and a comic that I have a solid idea for, and I believe it will work. If I was not meant for this, then I wouldn't. Then I wouldn't have all these characters. I am meant to do this. Haters be damned. I am meant to make comics. I have not heard of a show called Puka before. Phew. Well, guys, I am getting a bit tired and hungry. I really should eat something. I haven't eaten anything except for four brownies this whole day. Um, yep, I know. I should take better care of myself. Don't worry, I'll have a hearty meal tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I think it's almost about time to end this stream. you go. All right. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you guys for, engaging in the comments and, and talking to you guys and believing in me and, encouraging me with your positivity. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to watch my sugar intake, 4 brownies in a day is enough for me. It's enough. It's so weird. I remember one time eating a lot of brownies, one day, and then, no stomach issues, nothing at all. But, eating one burger from Burger King, stomach issues for the rest of the night. So dumb. But I hope my body keeps up with the tolerance for the brownies because I do not want to get allergic to them at all. Happens when you get older. All right. Yes, positively more. You're welcome. And Jules, Akemi, Fair Travels, Michael Huckle, if you're still there. You're Lotso. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, the porcelain pot from BK. It happens. It does that to me. I don't know why. I don't know what's in BK stuff. I'll still eat BK. If I'm sure that I'll be in my apartment, for the next day or two. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, know that I love you guys, and heck, stream just ended. My computer won't work. Everything's frozen. Wonderful way to end this stream. What could have happened? Guys, what could have happened? Fudge. Gotta let them know.
Yes, yes. I get my revenge. Sooner or later, I'll get my revenge.
Jill sandwich.
You will stop living.